Something just broke in Westminster, Sir Keir Starmer. The man who promised strength, stability, and unity just faced one of the most humiliating days of his political life. On July 1st, his authority was shattered at the worst possible time coming, after weeks of bad polling, sliding approval ratings, and council election defeats. So what went wrong? What caused 49 Labour MPs to rise up and vote against their own leader? Even worse, why is his own Chancellor Rachel Reeves now being dragged into the fallout source Getty Images via Evening Standard? But let's not pretend this was unexpected. Starmer's flagship welfare reforms were already controversial, accused of harming the most vulnerable in society. Then just hours before the vote, the government panicked and backtracked, announcing that the harsh new rules would only apply to new applicants, not current ones. Was this a genuine reconsideration or a desperate political move? Source: BBC. Still, the damage was done. The rebellion happened anyway. The once unstoppable Labour majority now looks fragile, chaotic, and vulnerable. And the pressure isn't just political, it's financial. Starmer and Reeves now need to find £5 billion in savings before the next budget. That could mean devastating cuts or crushing tax hikes. How will voters react to that? Source: LBC. Meanwhile, the Tories are celebrating. But let's be honest, their poll numbers are frozen at 17% after 14 years of government failure. No one seems to care what they think anymore. What's really happening in British politics right now is something bigger. The polls show only two real contenders, now Sir Keir Starmer and Nigel Farage. Reform UK continues to climb, and every time Labour stumbles, Farage rises. Could this be the turning point? Source: The Guardian. Stop right here and tell us what you think. Is Keir Starmer still the right person to lead Labour? Can he recover from this rebellion, or is it time for change? Hit subscribe to England Now 7 and join the conversation, where your opinion matters more than ever. The story isn't over. If tax hikes come in, if spending cuts start biting, it won't be the Tories who benefit. It'll be reform. Some predict even Conservative MPs might start defecting to Farage's party if reform holds its poll lead. Is this the beginning of a political realignment in Britain? Source: BBC. And what about leadership? If Starmer's authority collapses completely, who replaces him? Angela Rayner, West Streeting, both are seen as closer to the grassroots. Could they reconnect the party with voters flirting with reform? Same goes for the Tories. If they collapse further, will Kemi Badenoch survive? Could a new Conservative leader revive the party, or only strengthen Farage? And most importantly, what happens next? Is Britain heading toward a showdown in 2029 between a weakened Labour Party, a fading Conservative Party, and a surging Reform UK source campaign against anti-Semitism? This is not the time for apathy. Subscribe now to England Now 7, the place where real questions are asked and no power is above scrutiny. Your voice matters, your view matters. Let us know in the comments who you think should lead. Labour, who you trust with the economy, and whether reform is the real alternative or just another protest movement. The fight for Britain's future has only just begun.